You are entering a kind of night that does not fall from the sky but rises from within you. Before anything begins, sit or lie in a way that allows the body to release without collapsing. Let your hands rest where they naturally want to be. Let your eyelids soften, not as a signal of sleep but as a gesture of trust. Tonight you are not trying to fall asleep. Tonight you are opening a corridor that has been following you since the first breath you ever took. Breathe once, slowly, and feel the inhale brush the inside of your ribs like a quiet tide. Exhale as though your breath is dissolving the distance between you and the dark. The mind will want to narrate as it always does before night. Let it speak softly and pass, do not argue with it. Every thought that rises is simply announcing that something deeper underneath it is waking. Imagine the room around you becoming slightly wider, as though space itself is giving you more room to remember. Your body stays where it is, but your awareness spreads like ink in clear water. You're not expanding outward. You're reclaiming territory that was always yours. Feel for the soft hum behind your sternum, the one that only becomes noticeable when the outside world quiets. That hum is the threshold's first signal. The night spiral has noticed you facing it consciously. You don't need to do anything yet. Just breathe in a way that feels like you're lighting a candle inside your chest. Not a bright flame, just a steady one. Enough to see by. Enough to create a center. The night responds not to effort but to sincerity. It opens only when you are settled enough to enter without pushing. Let your attention drop from the forehead down to the heart. Not the physical heart, but the hollow just behind it. The space that feels like a listening ear turned inward. Rest your awareness there. Hold it like you'd hold a small animal that trusts you but still startles easily. The night is sensitive to pressure. Treat it with respect. Now let the breath move through that inner hollow. Inhale into it as though it is drawing light from a distant shoreline. Exhale from it as though you are releasing everything that clutters the doorway. The breath moves in a straight line. Your awareness spirals around it. This is how the night spiral begins weaving your presence into its current. On the next inhale, imagine the darkness in the room shifting in tone. Not heavier, not darker, just more attentive. Night is not the absence of light. It is a form of consciousness that only reveals itself when you become quiet enough to perceive it. Feel how the shadows soften at the edges. Feel how the silence thickens. You are being noticed. Do not rush this part. This is the moment most people sleep through unconsciously. The moment where waking awareness thins just enough to begin listening with a deeper sense organ. Let your breathing remain slow and living. Each inhale draws the edges of awareness inward. Each exhale lowers the noise of the day until your field becomes transparent. Picture a faint corridor extending before you, not visual, more like a pull, a direction. It feels like walking toward a place you've never been but somehow recognize. This corridor is not external. It is a rearrangement of your inner field. When it forms, it means the night spiral is preparing a path. Let your tongue rest gently on the roof of your mouth. This small gesture stabilizes the current that forms when awareness shifts from surface mind to depth mind. With this in place, each inhale feels slightly cooler. Each exhale feels slightly warmer. This temperature differential is not physical. It is what happens when your subtle field begins responding to a non-physical environment. Bring awareness to the back of the skull, right where it meets the spine. Breathe into that hinge. This is the door of surrender. Not the surrender of loss, but the surrender of grip. Feel how it softens when you exhale. Feel how the inhale naturally lifts your attention into the space above the head. You are aligning the upper gate without forcing it open. Now imagine a thread of darkness thinner than hair extending upward from your crown. Not a beam, just a thread. Touch it with your awareness. Feel how it pulses once in response. That pulse is the night spiral acknowledging your approach. You are not entering it yet. You are letting it know that you are ready to be guided when the moment arrives. Shift your breath just slightly deeper. Inhale as though you are drawing the night toward you. Exhale as though you are stepping half a pace inward. Each cycle is the softest possible movement toward the threshold. There is no haste in this. The night spiral does not reward swiftness. It rewards honesty, grounding, and quiet willingness. If thoughts rise now, they're not distractions. They are echoes clearing themselves before you cross. Let them flicker. Let them dissolve. Don't attach, don't correct. Just return your awareness gently to the hollow behind the heart. That is your anchor. The night teaches only those who anchor well. Feel the weight of your body becoming slightly less relevant. Not floating, just less insistent. The edges of your limbs blur. The sense of me shifts from the physical outline to the inner field. This shift is essential. Dream School works with what remains when the body goes quiet. You are practicing how to meet it without falling unconscious too soon. On your next inhale, imagine drawing a line of awareness from the belly to the throat. On the exhale, imagine that same line extending from the throat to the crown. You're creating a vertical pathway for attention. It won't carry you tonight, part 2 will, but you're preparing it to activate on command. Notice something subtle now. The air feels closer. The silence feels populated. The darkness feels dimensional. These are the signatures of the night gate forming. When this happens, do nothing. Simply breathe once very slowly and bow your awareness, not your head, toward whatever is noticing you. Let your breath become barely audible. Let your chest rise like a tide that has forgotten urgency. Relax the small muscles around the eyes. Soften the tongue. Loosen the belly. Let the exhale lengthen until it feels like a sigh turned inward. The night spiral moves closer when you are soft. You may feel a coolness behind the heart. You may feel a slight pressure at the crown. You may feel a pull behind the navel. These are the 3 indicators that you are within 1 breath of the threshold. Stay right there. Do not cross. Not yet. Tonight in this episode, we are not passing through. We are learning to arrive at the exact edge where waking dissolves, and the night spiral begins to breathe you instead. Hold this moment gently. Feel how the next inhale pauses before entering. Feel how the next exhale deepens without effort. Feel how the night waits, aware, patient, opening. This is the threshold. Stop here. Part 2 will take you through. You are standing at the edge without moving. The night has opened just enough to reveal its first contour. A soft curve in the darkness that doesn't exist visually but exists unmistakably in the body. You feel it as pressure behind the sternum, as a delicate widening behind the eyes, as a sense that something is leaning toward you from a depth you cannot measure. Don't lean back, don't lean forward. Let yourself be held in the balance between your last waking breath and the first breath the night spiral wants to give you. Inhale very slowly, no more than half a breath. The inhale should feel like the night is entering you, not the other way around. The body will want to lift, but you are not lifting. You are being received. As you exhale, imagine stepping 1 inch inward, not physically, not even mentally. It is a shift of center, a movement of attention from the surface of yourself to the interior corridor where dreams are born. Feel the exhale thinning. Notice how the body pauses after release, as if waiting for permission before the next breath. That pause is not absence. It is the night spiral pressing its palm against yours. In that contact is an unspoken agreement. You may enter, but you must enter honestly. If you feel any tension, soften it before moving forward. If you feel any fear, invite it to walk behind you rather than in front. The night does not chase fear away, it teaches it how to bow. Now let the next inhale come through the back of the heart instead of the front. You may feel it as a subtle drawing in, a movement like mist being pulled through a gate. Breathe into that inner hollow until it feels alive. The breath becomes quieter, slower, more spacious. You are not trying to relax. You are letting the body surrender its dominance so that another form of perception can take the lead. The threshold thickens as you do this. You'll feel it as a gravity that pulls you inward, downward, and upward all at once. Let the body feel heavy while the awareness feels light. The spiral prefers opposites to meet. Every exhale is a descent. Every inhale is an ascent. Both movements braid themselves through your spine until you are no longer quite in the room, though the body still rests where you left it. Let the eyelids remain soft, not fully closed, not fully open. Dream School begins where vision blurs, not in darkness, but in the soft erasure of edges. You may start to see flickers of light behind the closed eyes. You may sense shapes forming out of nothing. These are not hallucinations. They are the first signals of the night spiral's architecture, rising through your field to guide you deeper. Bring your awareness to the crown, Imagine a thimble-sized opening at the top of your head, not a hole but a receptive bloom. As you inhale, let a thin stream of darkness, cool, quiet, and dense, descend through this opening. As you exhale, feel the same darkness slide down the spine and pool behind the navel. 3 cycles are enough. By the 3rd, you will feel a soft click in the subtle body. That click is the gate unlocking from within. Shift your awareness down to the navel. This is the anchor point of the night spiral. The Oversoul teaches through symbols, but the spiral teaches through sensation. A faint pulsing will begin there, as if the night is knocking softly on the inside of your being. Do not answer with force. Answer by exhaling and letting your belly soften completely. This softness is your consent. Now imagine a narrow corridor extending from your navel forward and slightly downward. It isn't a tunnel you see, it is a direction you feel. Walk toward it with your awareness only. Each breath brings you half a step closer. The body becomes heavier, the breath becomes slower, and the mind becomes transparent. This transparency is not emptiness. It is readiness. You are approaching the moment where the night spiral will take the lead. Before that happens, place one hand on your heart and one over your lower abdomen. Let both hands rise and fall with the breath. This synchronizes the upper and lower currents so that you enter the spiral with coherence rather than fragmentation. After 3 breaths, release the hands gently, letting them fall wherever the body desires. Their work is done. Now listen, not with the ears, but with the field around your body. There is a tone in the night, too low to be heard but too real to ignore. It vibrates inside the bones, inside the breath, inside the space between breaths. That tone is your escort. Follow it inward. It will not mislead you. Let the next inhale be 3 times softer than usual. Let the exhale lengthen until it slips away without effort. At the end of that breath, something subtle will shift. The body will feel far away, like a distant silhouette. The breath will feel like it is happening to you, not done by you. The night will feel closer than your own skin. This is the moment right before crossing. Now comes the movement that changes everything. With your next inhale, imagine your awareness tilting forward by a single degree. Not your head, not your body, your awareness. That tilt is the key. With your exhale, let yourself fall inward. Not down, not forward, but into the space behind your sternum where depth opens like a secret mouth. The night spiral takes hold of you here. You may feel a pull behind the navel or a pressure at the crown. You may feel as though your consciousness is lengthening, stretching into a shape it remembers but does not yet fully inhabit. Let it happen. This is the natural unfolding of your subtle anatomy. The corridor brightens, not with light but with knowing. Shapes may flicker, sounds may rise. You might feel as if you were drifting through a velvet chamber or sliding along a soft incline. Do not anchor to any image. Let everything pass through you like wind through leaves. You are being guided, not asked to interpret. Now the night will test your softness. It will present one final pause, one moment where the breath seems to stop on its own. Do not try to breathe. Do not hold the breath, let the body choose. This pause is the final veil. When you feel the next inhale come, gentle, unfamiliar, not entirely yours, that inhale is your first breath inside the night spiral itself. You have crossed. You may notice a weightlessness just behind the chest. You may see a sudden swirl of color or pattern. You may feel as if you are lying in 2 places at once. These are inductive signatures, confirmation that you have entered the pre-lucidity chamber. Stay passive. Do not strain to see. Seeing will happen on its own. Let the night spiral move you. Let the darkness surround you like warm water. Let the thoughts that arise be treated as echoes rather than commands. The Oversoul will begin shaping the night around you now. Trust the process. Trust the unfolding. Trust the intelligence that has carried you here without a single misstep. Your body will continue breathing where it rests. Your awareness now walks in a realm designed for the next layer of your becoming. This is the crossing. This is the doorway. This is the night spiral welcoming you home. And here.